On August 9th, 2018, id Software shared a first look at the new sequel to the critically acclaimed Doom 2016. What initially started off as concept art slowly became our first real look at Doom Eternal. The first long portion of new gameplay on the Super Gorness level proved impressive as it showed off many promising and interesting new features. One of the final new additions we are shown comes in the last moments of the gameplay showcase. After performing a brutal glory kill on a Pain Elemental, one of Eternal's new remade demons, we get both an audio and visual notification that there are incoming invaders. As the Slayer heads to one of the arena's smaller sections, we can see two-player controlled demons spawn in. That was our first and only look at what is now known as Invasion Mode. Since this gameplay, we haven't gotten a whole lot of information on the mode, but it is safe to say that the mode has definitely changed since the initial reveal. In today's video, I wanted to discuss how Invasion Mode could potentially be different due to Doom Eternal's various changes, along with answering the question of will Invasion Mode work in 2021. This video will consist of known facts mixed with my personal opinion on the topic, and the things said in the video might not even come close to being true. If you enjoy this type of content and want to see more, please consider leaving a like and subscribing, as it would really help out the channel. Now, with all of that being said, it's time to answer the age-old question of will Doom Eternal's Invasion Mode work in 2021? So I think it's pretty obvious that Invasion Mode won't be able to fully work as it was originally intended to. The basic premise of Invasion Mode is to be able to have two-player controlled demons invade at any point throughout the campaign without any limitations, but there have been some additions to Doom Eternal that might prevent that. To give a few examples of things that might not allow live invasions to happen, the Chrono Strike rune allows the player to slow down time while using the assigned mod button. Something such as this wouldn't really work in a multiplayer setting, as it would be annoying for the invading team and could potentially be exploited by the Slayer. Super weapons like the BFG, Unmaker, and Crucible, along with certain weapon mods, might make the game unbalanced. Having access to the Slayer's complete arsenal during an invasion could make it a lot easier for the Slayer to win, especially in an arena with BFG ammo cells. If no version of the ammo blocker is given to the demons, spamming a mod like the Lock-on Rockets could quickly end the ongoing invasion. And, much like in battle mode, certain upgrades to the Slayer's mobility might also have to be limited to prevent the Slayer from winning too easily due to his advanced mobility. With all of these examples, it's pretty easy to see why a live invasion might be more difficult to accomplish than before. So, do I think a full live invasion without sacrificing too much of the Slayer's power is possible? Actually, yes. There's really no easy way around something like Chrono Strike, so it would most likely have to be completely disabled if invasions are activated. Thankfully, it's not necessarily the most important rune, so I personally think that disabling it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Saving Throw is another rune that uses slow motion, but I don't think that this should be removed. Momentarily giving the Slayer invincibility and slowing down time for both the Slayer and the player demon seems fair and doesn't necessarily give too much of an exploitable advantage to either team. Super weapons like the Crucible will still work on the average demon, but player demons should obviously be completely immune. I think it would be a good idea to keep both the BFG and Unmaker in the Slayer's arsenal, but balancing it out by giving the weapons drastically decreased damage outputs would probably be necessary. Easily exploited high damage weapon mods like the Lock-on Rockets and Destroyer Blades should stay in, but with slightly decreased damage to reduce the effect of Slayer spam. I don't think that the block loot ability from battle mode should be carried over, as it might take too much away from the Slayer. In terms of mobility, allowing the Slayer to keep his speed but making player demons faster could potentially balance things out. A Slayer speed cap might be needed to keep the game fair, but otherwise increased mobility could still make its way into the mode. In terms of the player-controlled demons, I personally think that they should differ pretty drastically from battle mode. Removing the demon summons and hazards would be a must, as you would be playing in an arena already filled with demons, and it wouldn't be fair to completely overwhelm the Slayer. And instead of having a healing ability, demon players could gain health back by damaging the Slayer, much like the push and pull factor of the Dark Lord's boss fight. I think this would make it more fair and interesting, and it could make power plays a lot more rewarding for both teams. Something that would also be necessary is some sort of level completion requirement, as it wouldn't be fair to throw 2-player controlled demons at a Slayer in the first arena of Hell on Earth. Invasion should most likely become available from Cultist Base onwards or on earlier levels upon campaign completion. The final point I would like to bring up is keeping player demons entertained between big arena fights. Giving the player demons the ability to spawn in AI demons or even possess demons and play as them would be a great way to ensure being a demon is a unique and constantly entertaining experience. It would help distance the game mode from battle mode and make it unique, and it would also help keep the Slayer on his toes, as you never know when another player could pop in as a Hell Knight with increased damage. That's actually all I have for today's discussion video. Please feel free to continue the discussion in the comments down below. I would love to hear your thoughts on Invasion mode in 2021. If you did enjoy this discussion video, please consider supporting the channel by leaving a like and subscribing if you haven't already. As always, I really appreciate the support, and I hope to continue putting out content like this in the near future. Thank you all for watching. Until next time.